anecdotes.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Did you sleep all right last night, my little darling?
I did. I slept
Apart from
really well, apart from
getting up
trips
to
at
go
Lou.
to the low, yeah, trips to the low, yeah.
3 or 4.
Yeah, that brings me to a subject of your diabetes.
Aye.
The nurse rang Pat a couple of days ago. Well, the diabetic nurse.
Yeah, right in the middle of me.
While she was cooking tea, well, serving tea out. Anyway, they were on about upping a dosage, because Pat's, I don't know if you know much about diabetes. There's probably plenty of you out there
Oh yeah, even I don't know what
who have got it, and I don't claim to be an authority on diabetes by any stretch of the imagination. But since we were on the Isle of Man, Paul and Jane, they kindly bought us that kit, the testing kit. Just the kind of generosity. We were just stood outside wondering why on earth he'd gone into the chemist, and he come out with a kit. That's the kind of guy he is, Paul, you know. He's just generous to a fault. Well, since then, Pat's been testing, not necessarily on a daily basis, but we've worked out over those, or since May this year, that Pat's average is 13. And to put that into perspective, the normal is somewhere between 5 and 7. and a hyper is considered to be above 11, and Pat's more or less averaging out at 13. But every time they try and increase the strength of the tablets she's on, she just gets ill with it.
Yeah.
So the nurse suggested insulin injections, and straight away Pat says, I don't want to go on insulin. I don't want to go on insulin. So the nurse left it with, well, I'll get in touch with doctor, and doctor's going to ring you. So we discussed it the night and I went online and researched it. And I don't know why they didn't tell us, but I put Pat's weight loss, unexplained weight loss I might add, down to, because we went to hospital and had tests, she had scans to find out why she was losing weight. Nothing. I blamed the tablets for it. But I've mentioned this to the nurse when I've gone in with Pat. But when I read up on it, one of the symptoms, a side effect of being on constant high glucose content in your blood, because that's what's happening. Your pancreas creates, what's the stuff? You're going on, what is it you're going on?
Insulin.
Insulin. Your pancreas produces insulin, and that keeps the glucose level in your blood balanced. And obviously, Pat's pancreas don't produce enough insulin to do that. So it for some, I don't know how or why, but it then targets your muscles, does your body, and that's why you lose weight when you're on a constant over the threshold, over the limit. And that's probably why Pat has lost so much weight, because her body is taking what it's, I don't know why it's taking it out of her muscles, but as I say, I'm not an expert on diabetes, but we've decided that to have a go, to try going on insulin.
I don't know whether you can come off it once you've been on it, or whether it'll...
Well, the thing is,
If it
A
does
drug,
the job.
a drug is a drug. It's an artificial thing, whereas insulin is something natural. It's like your body naturally produces insulin. So you're not, all you're doing is putting into your body what your body produces by itself, or should do. So hopefully, you know, it could remedy the situation without creating the side effects that drugs create.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, but we'll have to. If it don't work, you'll have to come off it. I don't know.
I don't know whether you can once you started or what. Yeah. So next time, well,
It's not
in a
gonna
few
happen.
months, I might be
Ah,
here again.
well, it's not going to happen immediately. The doctor has got to ring Pat to discuss it with her first,
Which is a week tomorrow.
and then she's got to go in and be shown how to do it.
Yeah.
So it'll be a while. The other thing, we're thinking of having a live tomorrow at 12:30.
Yeah.
That's Friday. What date is it today, Pat? You know.
Not without looking at my phone.
I'll just have a look at me. I'll just have a look at my
where is
phone.
my phone? What have I done with it?
I'll just have a look at my phone.
What have I done with my phone? Why ain't it in
Why
my
ain't it
bag?
in your bag? You're supposed to have that on you in case.
I must have left it on bed.
Oh,
I'll go up and...
I'll tell you what, I'll go up and get it. Right, I've just been up and got a phone. It's the 19th. Tomorrow, Friday the 19th, at 12:30, we're going to have a live.
No, it's Friday the 20th. It's the 19th today. It's a good job I check on it, you know.
Friday the 20th, 12:30. We're going to have a live. So if you want to ask us anything about anything, just that's where we'll be here.
We'll be here.
We'll be here. Yesterday's lunch went very well. The food was gorgeous. The curry
Enjoyed it, didn't we?
was lovely. Everything that Pat did was absolutely gorgeous.
Well, quite a bit of it were bought. I just warmed it up. But the curry and the rice I cooked. I'm glad I did the curry the day before because it were less pressure yesterday morning to get it all ready, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
It's
lets
better. It tastes better when it's
the
done
following
up,
day.
marinated overnight. Yeah, it does. We had a nice chat. Even Alethea popped in, even it helped Pat
Yeah,
a
because
little bit.
Tracy's got some frozen mango and papaya and something else in freezer to make smoothies. And I thought, well, a smoothie's a bit like a lassie, isn't it? So we're getting that ready and we're going to use vanilla soya milk, Alpro milk, because both Mick and Jane are vegans. So you have to use the vegan milk. And she did it for me, didn't she? Little blitz thing.
Yeah, what are they?
Yeah.
Liquidizer.
Yeah, liquidizer blitz. Blitzer. And it was very nice.
I never had it actually.
Well, there's some left
is there?
jug, yeah.
Right.
What's using up today, I think. Alethea had 2 glasses.
Did she?
I was surprised because it had soya milk in it and she's not.
No. And Tracy, when she got back from work, she polished it off. Mr. Curry.
No.
Is there
No,
still
there's
some
some
left?
for your lunch today.
Is there?
And enough for Tracy if she wants it for a tea,
Oh wow.
she said.
Wow. Oh, brilliant.
So
Right.
that's what you're having for your lunch.
Jolly good. I need to go down to Eileen's today.
And pay
Pay Eileen for the storage yard.
Yeah. Aye.
I don't know what else to say.
No.
Have you got anything planned?
No, I've got
today?
a load of washing machine to put on, and I want to give Ernie a bath. And
I was watching a chap yesterday in Canada, and he filled up at a gas station, and it was $2.03 a litre in Canada was. I would imagine it's petrol that. I think most of the vans seem to run on petrol. I think, not 100% sure, but they don't call diesel gas, do they? In America and Canada, because they don't call it petrol.
no.
They call it gas. Short for gasoline, isn't it? I don't think they call diesel gas, do they?
No.
Not sure. And he went into a shop. Actually, he went into I don't know what city he lives in. This guy, in Canada, but he went into that mall. You remember? They had that massive wave pool, massive wave pool in it, like a beach.
Yeah.
And in another area, it had a skating rink. Restaurants, shops, it was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he went into a shoe shop, and all the shoes, like Skechers,
Yeah, that's what it was.
they were over $100, weren't they?
Yeah.
Pair of shoes. Their shoes, it were going along the shelves, and all the shoes were over $100.
Yeah. He went in, I think there were a sale bit. And
I think
he bought some there, didn't he?
he did, yeah. We think we've got a high cost of living. I bet it's higher. Well, I know that ferry
Canada.
that they get from Vancouver to Vancouver Island. I don't know how long a trip it is. I don't think it's very far. It's $117
Is it?
for that ferry ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Chrome has his daughter on the mainland, and he stays mainly on the island.
And he went across to see her.
his daughter. So yeah, I think Canada's an expensive place to live.
Yes.
Got some subscribers from Canada.
Have we? Oh, right.
So you'll know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judy, I think Judy's from Canada, aren't you, Judy?
Right.
She writes essays when she comments on our channel.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, I wish you'd have seen me last night trying to catch a butterfly in our Tracy's room. God, it took 3 or 4 goes to get it. I kept catching it, and then...
Did you catch it in your hand?
No, I had a glass. And I tried catching it in the glass with my hand. And every time I went near the window to let it out, it blooming well flew back in. I think it could see light behind me in the room. And so what I had to do was catch it and put a glass mat over it and leave it until I turned all lights out to get it out. Eventually I got it out after a bit of cursing and swearing. That's it.
There's a fly in here that's been in here for 3 days, I think. It attacked Tracy one night. It was attacking Jane yesterday.
What's to be in your hair?
It's still flying around this morning.
Catch it. Yeah.
Can't see it.
It's with cupboards being black in here.
Yes.
And chairs are black. So if it lands on out like that, you can't see it. You can only see it if it lands on butterfly wallpaper or something a bit lighter. Can't you? Which is rather annoying.
So, another chat. So, maybe you might tell us tomorrow, that when there's only about, we've got 2,850. No, we've got 2,850 subscribers.
Right.
Sorry, 1,800. 1,850 subscribers. But on average, each video, I would say, gets about 400 viewers. So, and I think most of you are over 50. So, do you like us? Do you like watching us chatting in here, as well as going out on the road? Doesn't it make any difference? Are you watching our channel because we are retired and we've sold his house to live in a van, and we spend us time between being in the van and being here and chatting? Is that
enough?
Is that right? Is that why you're watching us? Because you want to see what happens to a retired couple who have done such a radical thing? Because it isn't everybody, is it, that in the 70s that sells up and decides to live in a motorhome? It's an unusual thing. Is it that whole thing, the idea of a retired couple in the 70s selling their house and living in a motorhome, and the daughters, is it that notion that attracts you to the channel, or just our personalities, just Trevor and Pat? Whatever you did, we'd watch you.
Dippies, we'd go watch them. See what they're doing today that they make a mess of. Yeah.
Well, we're all a bit dippy, aren't we? Let's face it. I'm just interested to know from you, if you tell us tomorrow, or you can comment on this video what it is, and whether there's something that you'd rather we did than we do. Just wonder, just curious. Obviously, 1,850 are not going to answer that.
No.
Because out of all them, only around 400 at a time watches.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's the same 400 or whether it's a selection of the 1,850. It's different. I know there's a nucleus of people who watch us regularly.
Yeah.
For which, if you didn't, we'd probably pack it in, So we're extremely grateful. But we don't phone over here and get all sentimental and start waxing lyrical about how we appreciate you. We just do.
We do appreciate it. Yeah.
I've heard people getting all feel like. Okay, folks. All right. Well, that'll do for today. And hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 when we'll speak to you face to face, as it were. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye.